morning, boys and girls. How is everyone doing today? Does anyone know what's coming up on November 3rd? Yes, the presidential election. Now, you may ask, what is the presidential election? The presidential election is when people who are over 18, like adults such as your mom, dad, grandparents, they vote. And they vote for who's going to be the president. The president is someone who runs the entire country. So, like your parents vote, our class can vote too. Our class can vote if we like chocolate or vanilla ice cream better. If more people say they like chocolate ice cream, then chocolate wins. However, if more people say they like vanilla ice cream, then vanilla is the winner. So today we're going to be reading a story called Duck for President. Now, does anyone think a duck can really be a president? No. Why don't you think so? Yeah, ducks can't talk. They quack. So, Duck for President. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is covered from head to toe in hay, hair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. He doesn't smell very good either. Does it look like Farmer Brown smells good? No. The animals have chores to do too. Just like I'm sure we all have chores to do at home, such as cleaning your room, cleaning up your toys, maybe taking out the trash. At the end of each day, the pigs are covered in lint bunnies. The cows are covered in weeds. The sheep are covered in dust. And Duck is covered in tiny bits of grass and espresso beans. Duck did not like to do chores. He did not like picking tiny bits of grass and espresso beans out of his feathers. Why is Farmer Brown in charge anyway? Thought Duck. What we need is an election. Now remember, an election is when you vote for two people. He made a sign and hung it up on the barn. And the sign read, "Farmer Brown must go. Farm election tomorrow." So, who do you think is trying to run the farm instead of Farmer Brown? Yeah, the duck. The duck is running to be the president of the whole entire farm. Let's see if it happens. The next morning, Farmer Brown found a poster on his front door. "Vote Duck for a kinder, gentler farm." Farmer Brown was furious. Furious means really, really, really mad. He ran to the barn and found the animals registering to vote. The mice got together and protested the height requirement, so Duck crossed it off. On election day, each of the animals filled out a ballot and placed it in the box. The ballot is a little slip in which you write who you're voting for or what you're voting for. So if we are voting for chocolate or vanilla ice cream, I would give you a little slip and you would check off chocolate or you would check off vanilla, whichever you would prefer, whichever one you like better. So Farmer Brown has 6 votes and Duck has 20 votes. Let's think. 6 and 20. Which one's bigger? Yeah, 20 is bigger. So that means Duck beat Farmer Brown. So now Duck is in charge of the whole entire farm. Farmer Brown demanded a recount. One sticky ballot was found stuck to the bottom of a pig. The new tally was Farmer Brown 6 and Duck 21. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a farm is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. Running a farm is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on Duck's campaign for governor. So now Duck is running to be a governor, and a governor is in charge of the whole state. Duck left Farmer Brown in charge and hit the campaign trail. He visited small town diners. He marched in parades. He went to town meetings. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. Why do you think only other ducks could understand Duck? Right, because they speak different than us, right? On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the state. The vote was counted, and the results were posted in the local paper. The governor demanded a recount. 2 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of plates of pancakes. The new tally was Miss Governor had 299,999. Duck had 300,002. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. Running a state is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered up from head to toe in hairspray, ink stains, scotch tape, fingerprints, mayonnaise, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a state is no fun at all, thought Duck. That night, Duck and his staff started working on posters for the presidential election. So you can see they made posters. Duck for president. Duck left his staff in charge and hit the campaign trail. He kissed babies in local diners. He rode in parades. He gave speeches that only other ducks could understand. He even played the saxophone on late-night television. On election day, the voters filled out their ballots in booths all over the country. The vote was counted, and the results were announced on CNN. The president demanded a recount. 10 sticky ballots were found stuck to the bottom of the vice president. The new tally was, Mr. President, 50,546,165. Duck, 50,546,180. The voters had spoken. Duck was officially in charge. So now, Duck is in charge of the whole entire country. Now, do you think that Duck is going to do a good job being the president of the whole entire country? Let's see. Running a country is very hard work. At the end of each day, Duck was covered from head to toe in face powder, paper cuts, staples, security badges, Secret Service agents, and coffee stains. And he had a very bad headache. Running a country is no fun at all, thought Duck. Then he checked the help wanted ads. Duck needed, no experience necessary, must be able to mow the lawn and grind coffee beans. Duck left the vice president in charge and headed back to the farm. At the end of each day, Farmer Brown is now covered from head to toe in hay, horsehair, seeds, sprouts, feathers, filth, mud, muck, and coffee stains. And Duck, what do you think Duck's gonna do? Let's think. Let's use our head. What do you think Duck's gonna do? Let's see. Duck is working on his autobiography. Okay, so how did we like the book? Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and thumbs down if you didn't really like it. Or thumbs in between if you kind of liked it. Alrighty. So now let's go think. What was Duck in charge with? Let's go back all the way to the beginning of the book. What was Duck in charge of? Yeah, he was in charge of the farm. And he took over for who? Farmer Brown. So Farmer Brown was no longer in charge and Duck took over. And then Duck wanted to run for a governor. And do you remember what governors do? They run the entire state. And lastly, Duck wanted to run for president. And presidents run the whole entire country. Right? So how do we think Duck did? Do you think Duck did a good job running for president or not so well? Yeah, not so well. He was really tired. I think a duck belongs on a farm, right? I don't think he should be doing all that busy work.